So I have video proof that what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. So join me as we go into the NAB show in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2015. This show is sponsored by HamiltonDomains.com, where you can get your domain starting at just $10. Andy Broadway here with Tech Biz Geeks, and I'm with
Simon from Blackmagic Design.
Well, we were talking earlier off camera that we've got some really cool software, but I'm looking up at the board. The camera won't see it, but I'm seeing three options. We got a light version for free, and then $995 for the software, and then $29,000. A big gap in there, but I understand there's something in the gap. But really, ideally, what could you give away for free? I mean, the idea of free means that is it a 60-day trial? Am I going to have limited functions? What is it? Because that's where most people, really set in their mind. But you said, no, there isn't. So let's talk about that for a minute.
Well, free is pretty amazing as a starting price on a product. What we have here is DaVinci Resolve 12. DaVinci Resolve 12 is a color correction system. People will know of DaVinci for color correction, used on all Hollywood feature films. I mean, everything that you see in the box at the cinema, the high-end feature films, chances are it's been through DaVinci Resolve because of its color correction. Blackmagic Design acquired DaVinci about 6 years ago, 2009. Since then, we've made rapid improvements and enhancements to the DaVinci Resolve system. And here at NAB 2015, we're showing version 12 of this software, which includes a huge number of editing improvements. We've got multicam editing, as well as professional audio plugins. We're able to match the color in shots. We do a whole host of things. What we have here is the edit timeline. We then move into a different page where we start to do our color correction. But this is one heck of an application. And the free version of the application is genuinely going to do probably around 80% of the things that people would want to do. So they get all the editing, all the color correction, all the transcoding of files, anything they want to do on a free version for Mac or Windows that they can go to our website and download. Now, as you work up through the software, we have a software-only $995 version, and that adds some additional features. So stereo 3D, it adds some noise reduction, and they're things we can't do in the free because it requires additional GPU power to actually assist in the processing of those features. When you go all the way to the $29.95, what you then get is a complete control surface. So a professional colorist won't do things with a mouse and a keyboard. They'll have a full control surface panel where they can make all of the adjustments to their project without even looking down at their fingers. So DaVinci Resolve 12 is the brand new release of the software here at NAB, and you can download Resolve on our website for free and start to learn how to use this application.
So the question that some people may be asking, the free version, a lot of features, but can I render the file and can I save the file for free?
Absolutely. This is not like this is not a watermarked version or a cut down where we flash a Blackmagic logo every 2 minutes or whatever. This is a complete, fully working product, and you can take any resolution of the video into there. It doesn't have to be a Blackmagic camera you're working with. You can work with any video files within Resolve, and it really is an awesome tool. And I think when you look at where this was 5-6 years ago, these systems used to cost in excess of $500,000. So we've gone from $500,000 to free with an application that's probably 100 times better than it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, and you were saying, I guess some of the questions that people ask you, well, why would you keep up a piece of software that was free, and have you kept it up over the last couple of years?
Gosh, absolutely, and that's a great question, because I think one of the first things you may jump to is, well, what level of investment can go into a product at a zero price point? Well, it couldn't be further from the truth. We've had 100+ engineers working on the new version of Resolve, and the reason that Resolve is so important is that a lot of the camera technology now has moved to shooting in a RAW format. So instead of shooting a processed video look, you're now shooting in RAW, a very flat profile. And you'll have seen this on some of the camera outputs. Well, if you're going to shoot in those RAW formats, then you have to color grade. Color grading is not an option, it's a part of the process. So therefore, the reason why we have Resolve Lite and the reason why it's a free download is that allows people to learn how to get into that color grading and also complete their projects. You know, this is end to end. They can take the project in and deliver it through Resolve, and the software's not cost them a penny.
Well, that's awesome. So where do we find out more information about you?
So if you go to blackmagicdesign.com, you'll find on our project page links to DaVinci Resolve. There's a whole lot of video tutorials on there and videos that show you what's new in version 12. Or you could also go to YouTube or Vimeo or any of those online services where you'll find tons of details on DaVinci Resolve to help get you started and to use the application.
Great. Thank you very much.
Great to see you, Andy.
Appreciate it. Thank you for watching TechBizGeeks. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TechBizGeeks. You can watch and subscribe at youtube.com/TechBizGeeks. You can like us at Facebook at facebook.com/TechBizGeeks. You can follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/TechBizGeeks. And you can subscribe to our RSS feed at techbizgeeks.com. Thank you for watching.